Welcome back to Carib 21, wherever in the Caribbean or in the diaspora you're watching from. So in today's video, I want to talk about Trinidad and Tobago. There's been a lot of good news coming out of Trinidad and Tobago this week. And yesterday, I spoke about the Prime Minister, the outgoing Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Dr. Keith Raleigh, and with the opening of the new wing of the airport in Tobago. So in today's video, I want to talk about the potential of Sandals Resort, the mega all-inclusive Caribbean resort brand coming to Tobago. And that is some big news. So let's talk about it. Yes, so the former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, on his way out, seemed to be leaving all the good news while he's going out the door, just to kind of save his legacy, because he's been having a rough time in the past couple of years. So this week he announced that the popular Caribbean all-inclusive resort, Sandals, that he is in conversation with Adam Stewart. Adam Stewart took over Sandals Resort from his dad, Butch Stewart, that passed away a few years ago. And so the Prime Minister said that he's in talks with Adam Stewart now for a Sandals Resort in the beautiful island of Tobago. So this is what he had to say.
I didn't give up. After all that, recently I spoke to the leadership at Sandals and I asked them to come look at us again. And if I was the problem, I wouldn't be there tomorrow.
On his last working day as Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Raleigh saved a major announcement that he said will be a major game changer for the sister isle. At the practical completion of the construction of the Tobago Airport Terminal, Dr. Raleigh said he has encouraged Sandals officials, including Sandals Resort's Executive Chairman Adam Stewart, to return to the island to consider a Sandals Resort. And he had a warning for certain officials in Tobago to ensure that Sandals is not once more chased away.
And you Tobagonians, especially you Fali, and you Watson, I'm inviting both of you from this platform, whenever Adam Stewart comes to Trinidad and Tobago, when he comes here in August, you, and all of you, with the Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, for the people of Tobago, for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, sit down with him. Sit down with him. And all of you become salesmen and saleswomen for the potential of Tobago. And success will be that you all manage to convince them to look at Tobago again and give Tobago one or more of those Sandals projects.
In the past few weeks before his retirement, Dr. Raleigh said he has been asked about his major regrets, noting that not ensuring a Sandals model in Tobago was his major one. Dr. Raleigh said he believes if this happens, in addition to the completion of the new airport terminal, it will be a turning point for the island.
St. Vincent has now become a major player with respect to arrivals. 1 week and plus arrivals in St. Vincent. That only happened because they have a Sandals, and since they've had it, their tourism has gone sky high. And of course, they could have had it because they just happened to have had a new airport that was built with assistance from Trinidad and Tobago.
He added that Tobago not only lost a hotel in Sandals years ago, but a culture change for tourism to thrive.
But we lost training, because one of the high points of the Sandals model is that they have within the formation a university where people get trained in the hospitality industry.
Dr. Raleigh said the new airport terminal would be a state-of-the-art facility that will not only contribute to Tobago, but the national economy.
The 3 million is aiming at being fit for purpose in 2040. So we have built in this period expecting growth and satisfactory growth that in another 15 years what we have built today will still be fit for purpose.
Here at Carib 21, I'm on a mission to showcase the vibrant culture and the breathtaking beauty of the Caribbean while showcasing our culture and what is trending. If you want to support me on this mission, please subscribe. And if you also want to support, you can hit the comment section and buy me a cup of coffee. In order to buy me a cup of coffee, you can follow these instructions. Just click more. You will see the link to buy me a cup of coffee. Click the link. You can purchase 1 or 2 cups of coffee and you'll be helping me to fulfill this mission. Thank you. Okay, so that was the outgoing Prime Minister, and I have to say I am very, very excited about this because Sandals is a premium all-inclusive resort in the Caribbean. And what I like also is that it's a Caribbean brand. It's a brand that was established and built and developed in Jamaica. And it's one of the few all-inclusive resorts that the money actually stays in the Caribbean. It has a lot of good stuff going for it. They have university, they do a lot of training of staff. And the staff in the Caribbean, they are elevated to managerial, some of the highest positions, as opposed to some of the other hotels that bring in their top managers from outside of the Caribbean. So this is a good look for Trinidad and Tobago. Like I've always felt that Trinidad and Tobago is such a beautiful, beautiful island. It's unspoiled, like I would say is one of the best kept secret of the Caribbean. I know we know about Trinidad and Tobago, but normally people don't talk about Trinidad and Tobago for its beauty in terms of the beaches and just the natural beauty of Tobago. And I think now that we see Trinidad and Tobago heading in that direction where tourism is concerned, I think that this is a good look. And I believe that the same way we saw the transformation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the new airport in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Sandals Resort following a few years after that airport was developed. I believe that the same thing can happen to the beautiful island of Tobago. So this is a good look, and I think this is what you do when you try to save your legacy. And this is a good way for the Prime Minister to exit politics. So guys, sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this one. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.